Virgin Galactic news this morning. In this video, we're going to talk about some science news. Can it boost the stock price for Virgin Galactic? And a bit of a reaction from the Italian Air Force. It's what we've been talking about recently. What I liked about the last earnings, the fact they can bump up the research seats, which are a higher value to make more money. It's another revenue stream for the investors. I like it. It's an opportunity and a path to profitability. So we're going to cover that in this video and also give you the chance to win up to now $408. Woo! For our biggest ever cash giveaway. Watch to the end and I'll explain why and how we're doing it. Virgin Galactic right now. We can see it up today. We've got the release as well of the next flight. That won't be in this video. That'll be another video upcoming. So look out for that. If you want information on the flight, click above my head and that will link to the information on the flight. But right now we are looking at some space news. We're looking at some science news, which I think can benefit the stock. All right, let's look at it right now. Let's have a little look at this news. So, private companies like Virgin Galactic could deliver a science boost, space researcher says. So let's get into it right now. Let's have a quick look. Private space companies like Virgin Galactic and Blue Origin could provide a significant boost to the space and the speed and frequency of space research projects, according to the Martyn Lucas, a mechanical engineering professor at the Technikon Israel Institute of Technology. That's interesting because this was sent in today by Zakzay, who is originally from Israel. How about that? Berkovici is involved in the Fluidich telescope experiment. I apologize for my pronunciation, with NASA, which aims to revolutionize space astronomy. He feels that private space companies have a great deal to offer scientific research. They make space more accessible to research teams around the world, he told Market Watch. In the future, the private companies have all the incentives to streamline this. You can quickly go from idea to experiment in space. Okay, let's scroll on down here, get a bit more information. I'm very happy that the companies are making these links with science, Berkovici added. Virgin Galactic Space, first commercial spaceflight, for example, transported 3 crew members from the Italian Air Force and the National Research Council of Italy into space to conduct research on microgravity. Berkovici, how am I pronouncing this? Berkovici, should we go with that? Berkovici explained how his team at the Technikon has been working with private space company Axion Space to conduct experiments on the International Space Station. Last year, the company's AX-1 mission into the orbiting space lab was described as the first private mission to the ISS, International Space Station. During the mission, Israeli commercial astronaut Etienne Stib conducted an experiment on Fluidich space optics for the Technikon. This is hard, isn't it? This is hard. In collaboration with NASA as part of the Flute project. He created lenses in space using our technology. Berkovici said Flute's long-term goal is to create a soccer-sized, field-sized space telescope that could be used to image exoplanets outside our solar system, according to Berkovici. While Axiom's X-1 mission lasted 17 days, shorter flights where astronauts spend just a few minutes in microgravity can also be highly useful, Berkovici explained. The Technikon, he noted, conducts experiments on a parabolic flights that create zero-gravity conditions. However, that time is very short, about 15 to 20 seconds of microgravity. We couldn't create solid lenses in that time, he said. We need 1 minute. Jumping from 15 seconds to 3 minutes in space is a big deal. Okay, so could we get Virgin Galactic just to hover around a little bit longer? Virgin Galactic makes its first private spaceflight, taking 18 years old to space. We have a lot of experiments we can do in 3 minutes, he added. While the Fluidic space optics experiment on the ISS was a year in the making, Bukovici said he also sees opportunity to speed up the process of getting experiments into space. Quick turnaround time is very important for research, he said. You also need a fail quick. Not all experiments are successful. My hope is that the turnaround time is going to get shorter, Bukovici added. There we go. There's a bit of Virgin Galactic information. What do you think? I am not buying the dip. It's not a case of doing that right now. I'm still waiting for the dilution. Of course, when that happens, the stock will drop and then it will come back up again. And that's when I want to add to my position. My position now is a good position. It's enough to reach the targets long term. It's a long-term investment now. I'm not looking at it as a scout position. However, just because I'm not looking at it as a scout position, I've got my Roth position, my other position, where I could buy before a flight and just make a bit of quick cash, just to then compensate for the time I'm waiting for my investments to mature. That's the way I'm looking at it. What do you think? Virgin Galactic is still holding your position? Are you in? Leave me your thoughts below. And I did say, if you got to the end of the video, click above my head. We have an amazing giveaway coming up very, very shortly. In fact, we only have 11 days left. And every day that you don't enter, you're missing the chance to get our daily benefits and daily bonuses. It's martynlucas.com/giveaway. Go to my website, click above my head, and you can see the competition. Right now, what you've got to do is you can do one thing or everything. It's up to you. Do you want one lottery ticket or do you want lots of them? You can click all of these and turn them into ticks. Blue ticks, that means you have entered the competition, and you can enter the competition by simply liking a video, liking a retweet, or posting a retweet, whatever it might be. But here's the exciting part. One of the charities that we like to support on our channel is Development Alert Uganda, supporting one of our members here in Uganda. Does great work for the villages in Uganda. And I've got a great video coming out explaining all about it as well. Now, if you win the $204, you're going to be given the opportunity to double, which will be 408 should you wish to donate it to one of our charities that we support. So you can take $204 or 408 going to charity. The choice is yours. No pressure there then. All right. So if you'd like that, click above my head. All that information is above my head. Other videos I think you might enjoy in the series over here and down here. Until next time, we've got the flight information coming out on another video very shortly that might appear in those slots there. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.